So far so good. The course will start by 2:15 because we went out lunch today. Uh, so how is everything with you? Good? So far, yeah. So far so good. Okay. Hello. Very punctual. So good. So can you help me to close the door? Thanks, ah. the two person here still continue writing. Can I give you another 5 minutes? I want you can sir, can So for Debbie,
right here.
Debbie, Debbie, I should call you Debbie or Debbie,
You can call me Debbie.
Debbie, have you done and submitted? Have you done and submitted your quiz?
I'm still in the midst of doing it.
Oh, you're in the midst of doing it, okay, never mind.
Yes.
So you have 2 o'clock.
I'm not making it.
Okay, never mind. So I'm just checking. If not, then after everybody has done, then I only will continue. Don't worry, by the day 5 o'clock, I will cover everything for you all. Sweet Ting, how about Sweet Ting?
Yeah, really.
So have you done your quiz already?
Yeah, I doing the last part.
Last part, no problem. So when you all done this, send me a message or just inform me because the two are still writing, so no problem, we'll take your time. But maybe 10 minutes from now, so then we can continue. Okay? Done and then submit to. Now, thank you. So we will wait for the two of them.
Yes, two or two.
Two. The Ikma, this one is from the side.
Oh. The recording.
Yeah, they are recording it. So Siti done with you, Siti. Can you submit to the more water?
I work with the more already.
Oh, you have already, ah? Okay, so we wait for the dinner. Then we can continue our midterm. So uploaded, ah? So everybody done? Okay. So welcome back after heavy lunch and good rest. So then we continue. So by 5 o'clock we shall be able to complete everything, right? So about 3:30 to 4, then we break for a while for about, because in the afternoon it's a little bit difficult to focus, yeah. So maybe we go up for 5 minutes later. Okay, now we continue on. In your midterm, you have two sections. One is your section A, one is section B. Section A, the 4 questions you have to answer. Just now we already covered, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We covered already, yeah? Now, section B is you have to answer 2 questions from 3, right? So here we got 3 questions on screen. This one first. Okay. So we have 3 questions here. So what you have to do is you have to answer 2 questions. But I need to cover all the 3 for you. Alright? So we look at question number 1. Section 2, questions number 1. Alright, this one will be uploaded. I think it's already in the more portal. So or else I will upload it by after class. Alright? So first question is, marketing research is important to management. Right, just now we understand, yeah, why marketing, the 4 steps of marketing research and why marketing research is important. Right? So because it helps managers in several ways, why it is helping managers, later we discuss 3 major benefits of marketing research to manager supported by relevant example. So this is when we say marketing research is very important and why it is important. What are the benefits manager will get from the marketing research? Because when we want to do market research, it is quite costly. One, it is very costly. You need money. Second, it is very time consuming because maybe you have, just like we say, you have 4 steps, right? You have to plan, you have to execute, you have to implement, you have to integrate, right? So it is a very long process actually, right? And people who are in market research, companies, they are charging a lot of money for them to do research for you, right? Because this is a very tough job. Like for example, they ask you to analyze, to test, and so on and so forth, right? So this is where market research is important. But what are the benefits offers to us, right? So what are benefits we can get from market research?
You can find cost efficiency.
Cost efficiency, no. Market research usually is you want to study on your customers or consumer, right? Or you want to know how big is the market, right? Then only you do market research. Market research means I want to research my market. In other words, I want to research my markets. The markets belongs to my product, right? So you want to do that is because you want to know your customer preference, your customer needs, right? Second, you also want to know how big is your market. You do not want to do something where a handful of customer is trading for your product. Understand? right? So one, you want to know the trend. Second, you want to know the size, right? So that is why we do market research. And on this one, it's not, I do not know whether they are communicating with me. Okay, yeah, you see, Debbie said is for customer needs, right? It's for customer needs, to understand customer needs, right? So market research, one is customer needs. Second, right? Before if a new product, yeah, I want to know how big is the market size, right? And then we also say for competitors, to know about your competitors, what your competitor is doing. So that's why market research cover a lot of things, right? So that is why it is important for us. Okay, now, so market research will guide the benefits. The benefits of market research, you might want to write down, right? The marketing of market research is after you do research, you will be able to know, yeah, your customer needs, the potential customer needs, the needs of the customer. Second, it will also allow you to know how to communicate with your customer in the future, right? So you can communicate with your customer, right? Because you know all your customers, especially the young customer, you should not communicate your company promotions, your company message through newspaper. Because young people, I ask this to generation Y, do you read newspaper? Do you read sometimes? Most of the time don't, you see. So if I want to communicate my message to you, if I advertise, if I mention it in newspaper, so I think the generation Y will not see it, right? So then what should I do? How should I communicate? Maybe I should communicate through social media like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and so on and so forth, right? Or else the youngster wouldn't see it. Yeah? So this is where by doing research, I know the preference of my customer. It could be product, it could be message, it could be my communications medium. What medium I need to communicate with you, right? So that's one thing. Next thing is, Abdullah, do you want to write down now? No need lah. You can remember lah.
Yeah, you can write.
Later you write ah. Second, market research will help company, help managers to know their market opportunity, right? To know market opportunity, right? So because as I say, market research is also a tool for marketeer to know how big is the market. So if say the market is big enough for me to go in, I will only go in. If I have small market, maybe it is not viable for me to go in because it is not profitable for me to do that. Maybe I have some customer, but that some customer is not enough for me to run this business, right? The market opportunity. Okay. So next thing, when we talk about opportunity, we talk about risk or threat, right? So when we do market research, we will know how risky are we in this business. Right? You do a research and you know, oh, these people, especially B2B, oh, these people usually they don't pay on time. No? Let's say, for example, in Malaysia, we have a certain group of industry where their payment habit, they pay very long duration of time, right? Too long. If too long, maybe you think this is not a good place for you to go in because cash is important. If the payment, Abdullah, you know what is payment periods? The longer they pay you, the more riskier you are because you have to tie down your cash. Yeah? So this is where it is important for us to know how risky are we in this business. Yeah. And also, it is also market research that tells you, right, how can you compete with your competitor? This is where there is it to know our competitors. Market research will tell you your competitor strength. Because if let's say you are the ice cream supplier, you might want to ask them, hey, what brands do you prefer? Or they say, maybe Walks, or maybe a Magnum. Or then you have to ask them, why Walks, why Magnum? Or they can tell you, oh, Magnum, because they are very unique. Magnum, they taste very good. Or Magnum, they are very branded, right? So this is where you will benchmark yourself compared to your competitors. Because in the questionnaire, in the survey, you might also want to ask them, so how do you want our product to look like? How do you want our taste to look to, to be in what taste, what flavor, and principle? How you want our packaging? The four key lah. How you want our packaging to look like? How you want our quality to be? How you want our price to be? In what positions? Whether high price, low price, medium price, right? So those are the things you want to ask. So this is where market research allows you before you launch your product to benchmark. Do you know what is benchmarking? Benchmark. B-E-N. Market. Yes. Benchmarking means you are comparing yourself or your product with others, especially the best in class. Okay, so that is called benchmarking. So that's why when you do survey, you need to, when you do survey, you need to always ask, yeah, what is the best you want? What is the best you want? What is the best you have? That's it. You compare with your competitors usually, but sometimes you can compare with the rest, yeah, the rest in the industry. So you benchmark. Now you want to be the same or even better. That's called benchmarking. So this is where by doing survey, by doing market research, you can benchmark, right? You can use that as a benchmark and work during your R&D phase. Remember your product life cycle? Work it during R&D phase and test it out during your introductory phase using pilot test. And once it is accepted in your introductory pilot phase, then you can launch it big. You can mass productions. Yeah. So this is called benchmarking. You can benchmark your competitors. You can benchmark the best in class, and you can produce something like that. So because you want to do better than your competitors, you do survey is because you want to do better than your competitors. Clear? Okay. So market research might be also helps you to uncover or discover potential problem. People will tell you, because you ask them, you design your questionnaire. Do you know what is questionnaire? So questionnaire is all those questions you are asking your respondent. So you design a questionnaire according to your needs. For example, you want to ask them, what to avoid, what you dislike. Sometimes not only you ask them what they like, you also want to ask them what they don't like. Like for example, you ask me, what you don't like about tutti, right? So maybe I say, you have those small little things you add on to the ice cream, topping. Sometimes the ice cream is not so heavy, but the topping is very heavy, like lychee. I put one lychee already. So this is why it increased the price of the ice cream, right? I only want to eat the ice cream, but I don't want to eat the lychee. But since you ask, you add on, initially I do not know, right? You add on, I put all the things, then it becomes so expensive. Right? So this is your ways of you of making money, yeah? Yeah? So that is another thing. What potential problems you could face? So this is why through survey, so this one, your design, remember the stage 2? Stage 2 in research, the previous question. Stage 2 in plan.
Plan and collect.
Yes. That stage is very important because that stage is for you to develop your questionnaire. And your questionnaire will give you different outcomes or results based on what you ask. Input is your question, output is the answer. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Input is your questions you ask. Because your respondent will not tell you things if you don't ask. So input is the question, output is the response, is the feedback. So if you don't ask about competitors, customer will tell you competitors, right? If you don't ask about the problem, customer will tell you problem, right? So this is where you must make sure you design your questionnaire so that you achieve your objective, what you want to know. Objective is what you want to know. You see anybody write something that I can't see? My face is this end. Okay, right? Okay. So this is what you is important. So this is why I conclude market research can give you several benefits and you can add on from there. But I already given you 5 or 6 benefits. One, you know your customer preference, your customer need. Second, you know your customer. What then I say? To know where to communicate with your customer, current and future customers, because depending on your customer communication medium, what they use. Next is you know the risk, you know the problem, and you know your competitors, and you do benchmarking, right? And maybe finally you can evaluate, what you plan to do in your market research. Subsequently, 3 years from now, are you doing what you are planning to do? So this is a form of evaluation. Because remember, your stage 4 of market research, you must have a report, right? Report will be telling you what to do, right? So after 3 years, so are you doing what you plan to do during that time? So this is a form of evaluation, right? Because sometimes we do a lot of reports, but finally we are not doing what we plan to do. In life, something like that, So you plan to do this, but subsequently you divert, you do not go to somewhere else already, right? So this is why reports are there for us to do evaluations, Okay, can I? Where was that gone? What? What? Hello. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I will come down.
That's something that's not right already.
Yeah, we go.
Dia macam ni. Suddenly, saya cakap-cakap, dia sudah macam ni. All close. Tak tahu dia macam mana lah. Tak pasal apa pun. Kita cakap-cakap, dia beri macam ni. shut down everything. Kita pun tak buat apa-apa. Apa hal dia waktu ni? Oh, mungkin tadi story dia kata yang mana dia cakap dia nak apa kan? Tadi kita mana dia nak update ke apa macam mana kan? Selalu dia ada satu box keluar kan? Dia cakap selalu kita delay dia 4 hours macam tu, remind me later 4 hours later kan? Macam tu lah. Saya ingat lah sebab kalau macam ni mereka tak dengar lah. Itu pas sudah kalau apa yang akan apa dia punya apa dia punya macam voice kan? Dia sendiri yang run dia sendiri yang run kena buat lah. Ini kamera tak kamera. Dekat mana?
Bukan dekat sini untuk Hollywood.
Oh, itu ada. Yang cuma itu macam mana?
Dia tak saya sebab dia auto akan ada dekat screen studio.
Oh, ini maksudnya dia dah nampak lah. Macam ni lah. Dia tahu lah.
Tapi kita tak live sistem TV. So dia tak ada lagi lah. Dia tak ada nampak lah. Kalau kita dah live ni baru apa yang
So kita tahu macam macam ni lah. Yang dia tengok. Ini kamera ini untuk kata betul lah. mungkin kalau dia kita mungkin itu tak kenal kan. Kita tahu yang mana. Kenapa saya lah? Itu sampai saya tak.
Dia itu waktu
Mungkin apa? Mungkin sekarang belajar.
tapi student
Baru sih siapa? Bisa dengar. Ini semua. Belum lagi. Apa dia? Ini selalu cukup. Okay. Jadi yang sini, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, sorry, just now don't know what happened. Technical problem. Okay. Okay, so we continue back. So yeah. So question B, section B, question number 1. All okay. So far, so good. Because I don't know how much you heard me just now. So I have covered question number 1. Are you okay? Or someone is checking now? Okay, yes, sir. So now I continue questions number 2. Question number two is like that. Yeah. How can you say, minimize this one, how can you say that social networking has been part of marketing strategy for most of the company? Describe and give suitable example to prove your point. Right? So this one is under which one? In P. Social networking is under which P? The marketing mix. Under which P? Anyone know? Social networking. If we want to use marketing mix, the 4P. What P you have? Product, place, price, and promotion. So social networking is fall under the category of promotion and advertisement. Yeah. Under promotion, you have advertisements, right? Can I recall? Can I? Okay. So here, this question asks you, how can you say that social networking has been part of marketing strategy? So social networking is fall under the category of the promotion, and under promotions you have advertisement, right? You can promote. Promote doesn't mean discount, doesn't mean price discount. Here promotion. Here you can promote your company. Like for example, people ask you, especially Facebook. Facebook is one of the social media, right? Right? Social media. People ask you, please like my company, right? They ask you, they do something, they say, please like me, please like me. Why? When you like something in Facebook, my contacts will see that likes, right? Correct or not? So by doing this, if 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people are pressing like, so you are doubling your company promotions, right? Your advertisement, right? So that's why they say, I'll give you a pen, I'll give you some free gift, so that you can please like my company. If let's say 50/50, now today you go back and tell your managers, if you run a discount, let's say promotion, price discount, 20% discount or 50% discount, second cup of 50/50. Maybe the first cup is 20 ringgit, the second cup is 50%, is 10 ringgit. So you have this promotion leaflet and you ask Ewan to like. So you see, if I have 200 contacts in my Facebook, by me liking it, my 200 contacts will see it, right? And these 200 contacts, if they like again, assuming they also each of them have 200, 200,000 people is seeing the promotion, right? So that is very powerful. Understand? So that's why people want to use social media now in marketing. The strategy is for you to promote. So it's under the P of promotion. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So decide how can you say that social networking has been? Social network is social media already. So we use Twitter, all these things, right? So how can you use social networking in your marketing strategy? So for you to answer these questions, you say social networking is now is part and parcel of our life, correct or not? Even part and parcel, do you understand? No. Part and parcel is become me, become us already. Any one of us can be one day don't read Facebook, don't read Twitter, don't read WhatsApp. Can we? Cannot. We cannot. We are so addicted to this.
Yeah.
Don't talk about the young one, the old one like me also. Every day we need to check Facebook. Every day we need to check our Twitter, WhatsApp, and so forth, right? It becomes part and parcel of us already. Part of us already, right? So we cannot lose this. You cannot have no Wi-Fi. You cannot have no Wi-Fi or no internet and so forth, right? So that's very important. So this is why Facebook or these social media are so powerful. Can you imagine, as I mentioned, by me liking you, my 200 contacts will see. If my 200 contacts also they like and they also have 200 contacts, immediately your promotions has been doubled and doubled, right? So the power is very huge. It is very powerful in that sense, right?
Few months ago,
Uh-huh.
I was in Turkana with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
When you ice cream,
Yes.
they eat the same thing.
Yes. So what they do? How they entice you? How
They
they
give
encourage?
free
Magnum ice cream.
Yeah, they give free.
But you
Then,
must like them.
yeah,
Mm.
you must like, and you can just put
Computer.
on one chair.
Uh-huh.
You can sit, and the some girls you can take photo
Oh.
and with you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They provide it. And I think not that everybody is coming to just to eat this ice cream.
Uh-huh.
Then
They like it.
collecting that.
So you see, they spend very minimum. A piece of ice cream is not much. Piece of ice cream, the cost to Magnum is not much. Maybe I don't know, 50 cents or $1, yeah? Don't know. So to them it's not much, but the power of they give you one ice cream, but the power of the behind one ice cream is very huge. Everybody see, hey, we got free ice cream. I must go and like it. I must go and eat, and I must go and like it, right? Because your prerequisite is, in order to get the free ice cream, you must like it, right? You must like the things first, right? So this is why, right? This is why it is important for you to know these things, yeah? Everyone see anything? No, what? Okay. So the power of social media, this is what the power of social media. So why? They ask you, how can you say social media has been part of marketing strategy? What I mentioned just now, right? So now you have to mention, social media becomes part of our life already. And by doing social media promotions, it is like no cost at all. You don't need to pay, right? Do you need to pay Facebook? No need, right?
No, that's the difference.
Yes. So maybe a piece of ice cream, you will get free advertisement. Of course, it's not free because your ice cream is cost.
Yeah.
But it's very minimum compared to for you to do an advertisement in TV. In TV, if you do one advertisement, the duration of about three minutes, 3 seconds, right? 3 minutes. It costs you a lot of money, and you only can do that slot, right, for 3 minutes, and you spend so much of money, right? So this is where it is very powerful. One, it can spread very fast. Second, the cost is really minimum, very minimum. I can say insignificant or minute. You don't feel it, yeah, for companies like Magnum, they don't really feel it, yeah. So another thing is what? This is a trend, right? This is a trend. You do not want to advertise in TV. How many of us watch TV, youngsters? No, only YouTube.
The YouTube and social network. No,
No more TV. How about girl? Maybe you are not local girl. How often do you watch TV? Once in a while. What? Most of the time, what you do? Social media. You can see. You cannot deny social media is the trend now. Yeah. So, how many of us want to read newspaper and get information from newspaper? Maybe the older generation, yes. Maybe yeah. Maybe still yes. But how many of us? Right? So that is the trend. You cannot say you don't want to do this. And also by doing social media, you can advertise, you can promote 24/7, 365. Correct? Correct or not? You understand what is 24/7, 365?
yeah.
Understand that? Anytime when you cannot sleep, you can do promotion, right? You can do any day, 365 days, because it is really cost nothing, right? Compared to like newspaper, one page or half page, it costs you about 30,000. Half the page in the newspaper, depending on which part of the newspaper, right, costs you 50,000 easily, right? So this is where you elaborate from here. Do you know how to elaborate? Yeah, yeah, cannot. Girl, cannot. Can. Basically, summarize few points. Yeah. One, trend. People are using this. Second, cost is very minimal. Third, very powerful is because it's spread very widely, right? And number four, it is very convenient. You can do it anytime, anywhere, right? So as your wish. So this is why social media can be a very powerful tool, right? I ask the two who are working, maybe Sweeting, I believe both of you are working, right? Is your company in any social media? Yes. So what social media does your company officially have? Okay, Facebook. Are you on Facebook? LinkedIn? Facebook? Twitter? Okay. This is common, huh? If you without this blog, you don't have. This is company war. So you think company also you blog company under company blog. Or this is yourself. Using the blog spot. Oh, very advanced. You see? You see, companies are using all these things. Google. Yes. You see? So now, if a business, I think, if you are not in social media, I think what will happen? Nobody will know you. Those days, my days are. We don't have social media. My days during my younger days, so we only use yellow pages. I think nobody use yellow pages. The thick dictionary, yeah, not dictionary lah. I mean for you directories So that's what, right? So this is why the power of social media. Then they say, okay, in this question they also ask you, describe and give suitable example. Many example you can give, right? Many example you can give, right? But you don't have to give many maybe give one or two enough already. But you explain why social media is important. So that's why I ask you, remember you have to mention social media fall under the category of the P, 1P called promotion. And you explain from that. So this promotion, and you use this promotion as your marketing, one of the strategy, to promote your company or your product. Clear? Okay, next one. Okay, done. Question number 2. Simple. Okay, question number 3. I'm screen this one first. Okay, name and describe the 4 product or market expansion grade strategy with example for each strategy. Okay, so this one I need to draw on the whiteboard a bit. Okay, so you might want to copy down. Pretty done? Not yet. Not yet. Huh? Can't see the right column. Yes. Later I will name it. Then we copy. So here, okay, new product. Here, product development strategy. Here, diversification strategy. Okay, done? Already done, huh? Okay. So, you see, this question asks you name. Name, huh? Name. Don't forget this one, huh? Name and describe the 4 product here. These 4 product. Then later you answer this one. Okay, name it. So you draw this chart, right? So this is core and soft. Right? So you name it. Okay, matrix. So simple question, we ask you name it. Yeah? Name and describe. How do you describe? So this time you draw this one, right? Then after that you describe. Of course, you draw this one, you have to fill in all this blank, right? Or you have to fill in all these words, right? You name it already, no? Then you describe. How to describe? Okay, here you see that. And look into this quadrant first. So here, this one, okay. Current market, that is what you have now. Right? Your current market, current product. So what strategy you use? It means now you are in Tutti are in Tamantul. Your current market share, Tamantul is your current market share. Your current product, your Tutti things up, the current one you have. So what you have to do, you have to have market penetration. That means, how can you encourage more people from Tamantul to buy from you? Market penetration, that means you have to penetrate in more, right? What can you do to encourage more customers from Tamantul to buy the product from you? Because you see, current market in Tamantul, current product, your Tutti never change. So you have to encourage more people to buy. What do you do? Yes, maybe you can do more advertisement, right, in this area. Maybe you can give more discount to these people to come to you. So maybe you say buy one, 50% free for another one. So more people will come, right? Clear? Can I? So this is how you describe it. So current market, current product, you use penetration, market penetration, right? Now this one. New market, current product. See a lot? New market, current product. What is that? market development, you have to develop new markets. You see, new markets, current product means what? Your 50/50, yeah? So now you have a store, your product is the same. But now you want to open a new store in JB. Like our friend lah, in Johor Bahru, please open a store there. Right? So new market, because you have not in JB before, right? Johor Bahru before. So new market, but your 50/50 is still the same as the 50/50 in Tamanchun. Product no change, huh? It's only you move to, not you move, you expand to JB. Clear? Clear? Huh? Okay, next one. Here. Okay. Current market, new product. What do? You do product development. Right? You do product development means what? Means what? Yes, adding some new product. Maybe you're 50/50 now. Okay, assuming you're only selling ice cream, 50/50 ice cream, all the flavors, strawberry, chocolate, and so on and so forth, right? To Tamanchun market. But now you're also still in Tamanchun. But what do? You say, I also want to sell some cake. While they are eating my ice cream, they also can eat some cake. So cake is nothing to do with ice cream, right? Initially, you don't have cake in 50/50, right? But now you say, I want to develop, I want to have cake as an offer as well. Understand? Understand or not? Yeah? Okay? Clear? So it means you have to develop product, but you are attracting the same customer. Right? Next one, the last one. New market, new product. So you do diversification. What is diversification? What do you do with diversification? What's actually diversification? Hmm? Everything new. Means what? Oh, broadening. Yeah, ABC, broadening. So means new market. Yeah, you say, I do something new, I do something new product. This product is totally new. For example, 50/50, you want to open up a laundry shop. Laundry shop, nothing to do with 50/50, right?
Yeah.
But 50/50 say next door, because people move out already, I want to use this shop. I want to open a laundry shop. So new product, right? A new market, right? Because laundry and product are different things. Maybe your 50/50 is attracting the young girl, right? But now laundry, you're attracting the auntie, those people who want to wash their laundry, right? So this is called diversification. Nothing to do with your current product, and your market is a different set of markets, right? These markets could be a different set of customers, or it could be far away. Like you can go to Praia, you can go to Malacca, and so forth, right? Doesn't matter, as long as the customer are not the same customer, it is called a different market. Clear?
Yeah.
So we explain these things. Clear? So you name it. Name means what? Name means you label all these things. Then after that you describe. Yeah, you describe what is this. Just I mentioned, like what I described just now. Clear? Okay, it's not done yet. This question also asks you, okay, this thing. Okay, after your name, you describe this part done already. This part done already. Now, the question asks you, okay, Apple introduced the iPad 2. in 2011, and to its lineup of iPod, iPhone, and iMac. Right? So Apple has iPad, iPod, iPhone, and iMac. So what? So which expansion strategy does this represent? So what do you think? Do you think this is this one, this one, this one, this one? Which one?
First was current market current product, then we changed current market new product, then
No, they ask you now. Apple has iPhone, iPad, iMac, and iPod, right? So what strategy they are using? So you discuss it.
they're using current market.
Current market to
Current product and new product. This one.
so you see current market, more or less current market. So new product. So personally, but you can argue if you want to choose anyone, you can argue. So here are the things here. Product development. Yeah, we have product. Personally, I think it's product development. But if you want to argue others, you can argue no right or wrong answer.
Oh, okay.
Right? No right or wrong answer. Right? This one is depending on how you see it, how you argue it. Right? Clear? Are you done? Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
So far? So good? So we have done. No example. This one, no example. Until here, no example. The example is here, Apple. Click where? Number 3. Oh, the full question. Oh, okay. Okay, you see, name. This example for each strategy. You give example. You give example of each strategy, here. Okay, here means the question asks you to give example of each one. For example, this one. For example, market penetration, the 50/50 means what? He has to sell more. Example, 50/50 has to sell more to Tamantul, this DBI, right? Tamantul customers using promotion discount. So market development means 50/50 have to go to Johor to open up a new store. Here, 50/50 needs to sell cake, cheesecake, for example. Example, right? So this one, right? Maybe 50/50 next door, he has to open a laundry shop, for example. So we can do this. Okay? Clear? Done? Are we done with any questions for me? Before we move on. Online students, any questions for me? Before we move on, we have done, up to now we have done quiz, 10%. We have done assignment, 20%. my part already done, your part not yet. Next one is midterm, 20%. So we have 50% already. Right? 50%, Next week you have to submit final and midterm. Final we will discuss later, Right? So then after that you have to submit 1 week later. You have to submit your assignment, right? So far so good, They do say, So you can hear me clearly, Okay. Then maybe we take 5 minutes break. Right? We come back. We finish off our final. Because final also very long. I have many questions. So we take a break, then we come back, maybe 5 minutes, we walk around, go to the loo, and we come back, then we can continue with final. So how your friend he is submitting? How you submitting? He will post it to the portal. Are you still communicating with him?
Yeah, actually, basically, night, he arrived.
Mm. Only tonight he arrived home.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
8 hours.
Oh, okay, okay. He should go after by tonight. Then he can attend the class today, mah? Or he didn't know he has to attend class today. Okay, then we stop for what? they are not taking the sausages, no?
Oh, no.
The boy is still enjoying his sausages. Where do you stay? Kopitiam, you stay, yeah? Kopitiam? Oh, really? So I think we are all quite lucky, yeah? Because your final is more or less the same as your midterm, yeah?
Oh,
So you drive to college or
yeah.
our parents send you?
No, I can't. My parents are not
Oh, your parents are not here?
here. Yeah, we went overseas.
Oh, you went overseas to work. Which part of the world?
Nigeria.
Nigeria? Doing what?
My dad is electronic
Okay,
working for
textile company, but the company is in Nigeria. So your mom follows her too.
yeah.
So your sibling left that.
Only one sister.
Oh, you have any? Oh, all big already lah. But have you been to Nigeria?
Yeah, I grew up there.
You grew up there.
I was
So you're a Nigerian now.
school of French, but I'm not half.
Oh, you grown up in Nigeria. So that means your dad has been living there for many years.
Yeah, okay.
Over 30 years. How can he stay in Nigeria for 30 years?
They only come back 1 month later.
Oh, so why they send you back there? Why they send you back to Malaysia then?
Because we also very
So your sister was also growing up in Nigeria?
she did study there and then actually high school in Malaysia and college.
Do you like Nigeria then?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad, is that safe?
Um, not as good as if you're not like if you driving at night, music,
We have a lot of Nigerian students here.
yeah.
So you can speak their language.
No,
No?
only the English.
Ah. So you grown up in Nigeria. You stay in Nigeria for how long? 14 years. 15 years. Then after, at the age of 15, you came back to Malaysia.
I joined my sister in Canada.
Oh. So in Canada, you didn't continue your,
I did the high school.
you did your high school in Canada, but you are not continuing studying. Why you don't like Canada?
No, I like it. It's very good, great stuff.
Which part of Canada, is she like? Huh? Hamilton. I have a friend sitting there. She married to the local in Hamilton, and she got married there. Okay. Well, listen. All right, students, are you ready? Yes. Okay. So we shall start. Yeah, because the boy enjoying the sausage outside. So because here college they provide sausages, because college provides we have MBA class, so ditumpang makan lah. Because for MBA, they entitled for tea break, yeah. For BBA, not entitled for tea break. Just joking, it's true, Okay, now we continue, Okay, so I need to screen this one. So I think, as I say, you are very lucky because you see, the questions for final and for midterm more or less the same. Now, this is a set, right? So, okay, next, we really have to read the question first. Screen this one first. Social networking has been part of marketing strategy for most of the company. Identify at least 3 uses of social networking as a marketing strategy tool for the benefits of the company. Illustrate your example to this point. So it's quite similar, but slightly different here because you see identify 3 uses. Yeah, 3 uses of social networking. So like what I explained to you just now, the 3 uses, I think it's easy for you, right? Right? The 3 uses we mentioned what? Promotion. So we mentioned about brand. I have not mentioned about brand, but uses here is a little bit different compared to the previous one and the benefits. Right? So for social networking, one is you create your brand. Yeah, you can network with your customer because like social networking, customers see your Facebook, customers see a lot of activities of your companies, customers feel they are belonging to your company. Right? Not so. Like just now, you mentioned about the Magnum. Magnum said, "I have my workers, my girls having photo with you, so you feel part of Magnum." That feeling, right? So you can do. One is brand because social media you can spread your brand very fast, right? Users of social media. Second is you can build relationships, stronger relationships with your customer. Okay. Number 3 is right. Of course, your promotion. One of the uses is also advertisement. Right? So those are the 3 things. So you illustrate with example. You give an example. So how can you use social media to meet these 3 uses? Right? Like you can share your Magnum case. Magnum case is an example. Right? Okay. Easy, right? Similar. Next one. Explain this one again. Next one. Marketeers can prolong the life of many products in the matured or declining stage. Can you remember the stages of PLC? Hannah? So you have matured, you have declined. Now, this question asks you, prolong the life of product, especially when they are matured and especially when they are declining, right? Sometimes even moving this product back into the growth stage. How could this be undertaken? Okay, I draw a little bit of picture here, the graph here. Okay, so you see, this is the product life cycle, right? So now this question is asking you, how can you, this is defined, right? This is matured, right? Define, matured. How can you prolong here? Prolong means what? Prolong means right? So how can you do that? Next thing. How can you even move this product back to the corner stage, back into the growth stage? That means you move this back here, like what I draw here. This is the growth, right? Intro. This is growth, right? Means here you're still growing.
Yeah.
corporate too, right? So what can you do? How can you do this? How?
Introducing
What can you do?
product
Hmm?
from developing product.
Product enhancement. Yes, Debbie, very good. Product enhancement. How to enhance? Next question is, when we say product enhancement, how to enhance? What is it? Modify the product. Yes, you modify your product. Give, like for example, car. Car, they are really matured. You see, car are very systematic. When after 2 to 3 years, the car will go through facelift. Right? You see, our car are very standardized. 2 years or 3 years, they do a facelift. Means what? They change a little bit, they modify a little bit, they change a little bit of the external part. Maybe the light, maybe the colors, maybe the function, a little bit, a little bit of modification. So by doing that facelift, the product will go back a little bit to the growth stage. Means people say, this looks better compared to the previous one, but actually the model is the same. Everything is almost the same. It's only a little bit of changes, right? Enhancement, you enhance it, make it more better. Like iPhone, example like iPhone, So you see iPhone or any phone, but I'm the user of Apple, so I can only share Apple, right? iPhone, you see iPhone are more or less the same. iPhone 4, iPhone 5, now maybe iPhone 6 is different, or iPhone 4, iPhone 5, almost the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So that is called product enhancement. Next thing, how do you move back to the life, to the earlier stage? What can you do besides product enhancement? You can give new usage to your product.
Yeah.
Or you can introduce new usage for your product. Right? For example, uh, your honey, yeah. Honey now usually, do you know honey?
Yeah.
From bee, yeah.
Yeah.
So honey usually is for us to drink, right? So now people say, I add honey to your cosmetic, right? So honey has a new usage already, right? If I'm the bee farmer, I rear bee and I have a lot of honey, right? All this while I say honey, okay. So people already drink my honey already. They are consuming my honey. Now what should I do with my honey? Because my honey already reached maturity stage. So now I say honey can put into cosmetic, and it helps ladies to look better. So honey has a new usage already, right? Right? So that is what you can do as well to bring the product back to the earlier stage or in their life, or you extend or prolong their life. Right? What else can you do? What else can you do to prolong the life?
Add some new functions.
Yes, add some new functions, like just now, like honey, add some new functions, add some new usage. What else to prolong? Always think about on the primary product. How? On the primary product? Not clear. Not clear. Baby, not clear. On the primary product, how? Or create a product that is dependent. Okay? Can understand what is this?
Yeah.
Right? So you create a product where it is depending on the core product lah.
Yeah, like for iPhone, special wearing
Mm-hmm.
template under one.
Mm-hmm. Or you put another casing and put under the water.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. Okay. So another thing is, right? Like this one, can. Just now I said few things. One, you give Okay, another thing is always think about the 4P. One is you change the packaging. Your content is still the same, but the packaging is different. People will think of this is a new, people will think this is a new product, this is an enhanced product, but actually it's the same. But they change the bottle, they change the color, they change the packaging. So this is what you can do, right? So by doing this, so that's why if the product has been so long, then usually the easiest way is for you to change the packaging. So when you change the packaging, you will be able, most of the time, you will be able to give new life to this product. And this product inside it could be old, but outside it look new. Right? Okay, I think a lot already lah, enough for you to write already, right? You have all the points, huh?
Yeah.
Can you read me what are the points you have? Okay. Product enhancement, then new usage, okay. What else? Like just now Debbie said, you create a product that is dependent. Yeah. So like just now you say your handphone, you want to change a casing and your handphone can dive into the water. Okay. So what else? 4 already, right? Okay. So another thing is you can change the usage quantity. Like for example, the detergent, usually they are big bottle, right? So now if you want to give new life, then you look at the lifestyle of your customer. So maybe now they pack it into a small packing. Instead of one big bottle, 5 liters, right? Or 3 liters, right? So they pack it into a small packing so that you just tear it out and pour it into your washing machine. Correct? For those bachelor, you don't need a big bottle, right? Because bachelor don't need to wash clothes every day and so many clothes like us family, right? So you only pack. So you also giving a new life to your product. Inside is still detergent. It's still the same detergent, but the packaging itself, the format itself are different. Yeah? Clear? I think more than enough already. Yeah, you have about 4 files already. Right? Okay, next we go to, so this one you have to answer all these questions. 2 questions you have to answer. Right? Let's this one first. Okay, now. Okay, now go to here. Okay, questions number 3. Business management daily processes are often affected by environment. This one also in the midterm, right? Right? Which consists of external and internal factor. External means what? Macro. Internal means micro. Because we are using these 2 words interchangeable, right? We change it. Sometimes we use macro, sometimes we use external. Right? Now, first question is critically discuss before the process of micro that capable to build and how to maintain successful relationship with customer. This one I think we discussed already. Same thing, huh? You see this is the same question? Yeah? So this one you already have the answer already, yeah? More or less you but don't use the word exactly the same in the midterm lah. Right? So you modify a little bit. Yeah, don't copy 100% from the midterm to your final. You modify a little bit, but your content, like just now, using a new packaging lah. Clear? Right? Don't copy 100% lah. So you use a strategy, give a new life to your answer. Okay. Next one. This one done. This one done. Yeah, I did about the same. Yeah. Next one. Okay. Here. Okay, number 2. Okay. Number 2, all products in the market have their own life cycle. Although its exact shape and life design is not known in advance. Understand this one? Product life cycle. Okay, next question, sir. I want to ask you. Next question I want to ask you. Is all the product they have the same product life cycle here? Do you think all product will have the same product life cycle shape? No, no, online also no, Cannot see the question. Cannot see which question is that. Scroll down or scroll up? Scroll down, Scroll down. Down. Now can see already? Okay, So questions? All product not necessarily have to go through this product life cycle, but this is a very standardized product life cycle. Like for example, fashions. Fashions, usually they have this type of product life cycle. Fashion product life cycle is like that. Fashions will not go through material decline. No. Fashion either they go, immediately they will come down. Correct? Correct or not? Fashions come very once you have this type of fashion, and very fast if new fashions come, the fashions will die. Yeah? So it will not go through a plateau stage. Right? So it's called fashion. Right? So you have some, like that, right? So usually every product, their product life cycle stage are slightly different, right? So this is why we say not all the product has the same product life cycle pattern, but this is a standardized one. Yeah, this is a standardized one. So that's why for academic discussion, we usually use this one. Yeah, for academic discussion, we use that one. But don't be surprised, some of it don't go through this one. One example, I said fashions. Fashions come, die, right? Okay. So what question asks you? Okay, the question says, okay, evaluate each phase of the life cycle in terms of return of investment for the different product. What is return of investment? What's return of investment? This one. Return of investment. Actually, it's asking you the profitability and sales. Return of investment, ROI. On your level, return of investment in our marketing term is called ROI. How much money you invest, right? How much money you invest and how much money you get back, right? So you get back is called return, you invest is called investment. So returns of investment means how fast you can get back your money. So how fast you get back your money means what? Means sales and profitability, right? So it's the same, right? Familiar or not? This question. Huh? Right? Clear. Same like the previous one, right? Right? It's only day. Okay. So same like the PLC lah. We discussed this morning, right?
So we should draw a graph for that question.
Yes, you draw a graph and you explain. Like I give you your quiz. The quiz also asks this, right? But I don't use ROI. I use sales and profitabilities. ROI and and sales and profitability more or less the same. Because as I said, return on investment, we have a formula, but I don't want to confuse you at this level, right? So you just remember return on investment means whatever money I invest in this company, I want to take back my money, right? I want to take back more than my money, right? So this is called return of investment. So then you choose and you draw this chart. No, you say evaluate each place. Same like the quiz I asked you, right? So the quiz I asked you, diagram and explain the stages of the life cycle and the impact of sales and profitability, right? In each stage, it's the same, huh? It's only the wording is different. Clear? If you can do your quiz, you can do these questions already, no? Right? So you explain them, you draw this one, then you explain this is your sales, correct? Not this is your profit. Right? You have this chart in one of your slides, right? Remember last week? You refer to that slide. Right? This is your sales, this is your profit, this line. Clear? You draw the line and you draw this chart, and then you explain every stage. Every stage, what will happen to your profitability. Right? So that's why your investment will not come back here, right? Do you understand? I draw again nicely, yeah, this one. Right? Listen carefully, yeah. This is your intro, this is your growth, this is your method, this is your define, right? Your investment, you invest, you put all the money in, right? For example, 500,000, your 500,000 will not come back, will not recover in here, right? Introduction. Here not coming back, right? Because in introduction, you still need to use your 500,000 because no profitability. Sales is very low. Your investment might will see some return here, right? Because you see more than here already, right? Investment, you will see some return. You see a lot of return here, maybe more than 500 already. And you slowly see your return is going down by the declining stage. Understand?
Yeah.
Clear? Right, so this is how you explain it. Right? So your investment will only come slightly after introductions, only a bit. Maybe not 100% recover. I invest with 500,000, maybe I take back maybe 50,000. In the growth stage, maybe I take back 200,000. In my maturity, because you have a lot of sales already, right? Maturity is the highest, right? So maybe you take back more than 500,000, maybe you take back 600,000. Maybe you have more than your investment already. Declining, you have less already because your product is like going to decline. Less sales you are making. Right? So this is how you explain, yeah? Okay. Clear, this one? Okay, next. Okay, question number 3. This discuss two ways a market challenger, later I explain, a market challenger can best compete with the chosen competitors and achieve its strategic objective. Describe by using example. Later, use an example. Explain, but this one you discuss first. Okay. Now, explain when a challenger could use this competitive approach and provide example of companies that have used this method. Elaborate your answer with an example. Okay, we discuss this too. Discuss two ways of market challenger. Now, what is market challenger? Yeah? What is market challenger? Anyone know? So, have you heard about market leader? Have you heard about something called market leader?
Yeah, it's like it's like monopoly, right?
No, not monopoly. Market leaders is
Oh,
market monopoly. You don't have competitors. You are the only one. Remember last week I told you monopoly like TMB, like our power supply. No challenge. No one compete with you, right? So market leaders here means someone who are holding the biggest share.
oh,
Huh? Someone who are holding the biggest share in that particular market. Like for example, fruities. You see, here.
Jennifer wrote something.
Huh?
JJ wrote something.
Oh, the market. Yeah, correct. Okay, you see, usually this is what you say. This is my market, right? This is my market, the total market, right? Total market, and all these are competitors, right?
Okay.
So each and every one of us we hold certain share of this market, right? So for example, we have 10 people here. Assuming 10 people is our total market, and how many ice cream supplier? We have 50-50, we have Magnum, we have McDonald's, McD, we also have Boss, we also have, I don't know what name, right? So many names here,
Okay.
right? So from the chart, I can see here 50-50 has the biggest share, right? So then you are the market leader. You are leading the market. You have the most share. Let's say 10 of us, right? 5 is buying 50-50. The rest is buy Magnum, one buy Magnum, one buy Boss, one buy McDonald's, and so forth, right? So you are the market leader, right? So doesn't matter. Don't worry about market leader. Now we want to talk about market challenger. Market challenger is who? Market challenger is someone who has less share than the market leader, but quite close to the market leader. Like for this chart, or maybe this is your market challenger because you see this is the biggest, right? And this is maybe assuming
Yeah.
this is the second biggest. Yeah, they are slightly below, slightly smaller in terms of share compared to the leader, but they are quite close to the leader. So that's called challenger. Challengers means like I always challenge you. My brand, my company, you are the market leader. I always want to challenge you. I always want to overtake you, but at this moment, not yet. Clear? Clear? Online students also clear? we are not concerned about the market leader, but we are concerning about the market challenger. But I want to explain the market leader so that you understand. So, market challenger is someone who are very irritating to the market leader. They are so irritating. Why they are so irritating to you? Because this market challenger, they always want to disturb you. They always want to take over your position because they are so close to you. Maybe you are 30%, let's say you are 30%, they are 25%. Only that 5% or slightly more than 5%, they will overtake you, right? So they are very, very aggressive. Usually they will be very aggressive, you see. So here this question asks you, two ways a market challenger will beat you, to compete with you. Right? What are the two ways? Yeah, what are the two ways the market challenger will compete with you?
Maybe price.
Maybe price. Yes, possible.
Then by product, like packaging or something.
Now we are talking about strategies. So one, challengers usually wants to match you. Match, M-A-T-C-H, matching you. You, as I said, their target is who? Their target is leader, right?
Yeah.
So whatever the leader do, they will do. For example, you are the pretty, right? You are the leaders, right? Based on the chart, I am Ewan brands. My ice cream is Ewan brands, right?
Okay.
So now pretty today, Saturday, right? You want to launch a promotion. Buy one, second one free 50%. I see this. What do I do?
You also try to increase this copy.
Copy, yes. I will do exactly the same. This strategy is called frontal attack.
Okay.
Frontal, frontal attack, ATTACK, right? So, in a layman term, it is called matching what the leader are doing. Or in simple words, maybe say copy what? Whatever you do, the challenger will do. So this is very irritating.
Yeah.
Very irritating. They only observe you. What you do, you will do. You give discount, they give discount. You advertise, they will advertise. On the same medium, they will do. They only want to make you irritated, right? Good. So, do you have this competitors in 50-50, or you are the challenger? You are the challenger or you are the leader?
I think we are challenger.
So you copy who?
First, Baskin Robbins.
Oh, Baskin Robbins is your main competitors.
Yeah. That one is more neutral.
So what you do? You copy them like what I said just now?
Not really.
Not really. So what you do?
We give some discount. Baskin Robbins also gives some discount.
So whenever you see Baskin Robbins is giving discount, you also want to give discount.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So That's why after your class, then you have to go and observe.
Yeah.
So are you the leader? Are you the challenger? Are you the follower? We have another category, but it's not discussed here, but I can share it with you. So another category is follower. Yeah. So they don't challenge so much. Follower means, oh, they see you doing this from far, then slowly they will follow. This one, they will attack immediately. Yeah. They will do it immediately. Follower don't do it immediately. Yeah. Okay. So one. Second, second strategy, what the challenger will do. So because he asked you diversify, no. They will do a gorilla wall. Challenger, because they are very close to you, right? So gorilla, Guerilla, gorilla wall. Do you know what is gorilla wall? Gorilla wall means what? They will do a lot of small attacks. A lot of small attacks means what? They always, once a while, very often they do price cutting. They will launch war with the leader. So they do it maybe for 2 days, big promotion, discount, another few days, promotion, discount. So they make the leader, that's why as I say, I want to introduce the leader. Because these people, they want to make the leaders irritated. Challenger is someone who always wants to make, if you are the leaders, to try to make you feel irritated. Irritated means they always fight us. You will have that feeling. The challengers always launch something to fight you. Right? So those are the two ways the challengers will do. Whatever you do, they will follow immediately and exactly the same. That's one way. Second way is, without you doing anything also, they will also launch a lot of small attacks, guerrilla attacks. You know guerrilla, like those days, World War, the Japanese times or the communist times, they attack here, they put fire here, put fire there. Right? So that's called guerrilla. A small one, but you feel very irritated. Again, the customers go there because customers will follow when you have price cut, when you have promotion, and so forth. Right? So this is why they make you very tired. And that's challenger. Okay? So yeah, describe the two. Then after that, what you do? And you have to describe by using example. So you have to think of example. No? Think of example. Like for example, those days, Apple and Samsung. Who is leader? Who is challenger? For you, Apple is leader, Samsung is challenger, right? Can you recall those days? When Apple do something, when Apple launched, before launching, right? Samsung tried to launch before Apple. New phone, they are competing on that, right? Because why? The faster you launch than your leaders, the more markets you will capture, right? So this is where very irritating. That's why you can see when Apple do something, Samsung will do something. When Samsung do something, Apple will do something. Right? Not so they are competing in this way. So that is one of the example, right? So you can have many examples if you can recall, right? But I only give you one example so that this is what. So they say describe with example, right? Describe with example, right? Okay. So you can think of other example as well. Right? For those who are working, then it is easier. For those who are not working, you have to try to think of, like as I said, but Handphone is very severe. You can see between Apple and this one, right? Samsung, right? And now laptop now,
No, I think you can say, for example, on passport,
fast food. Yes. Who and who?
McDonald's and
McDonald's and KFC.
they try fight,
They are very close competitions. Very close competitions. Yeah.
even they shops
Ah,
and their restaurants, but yeah,
yes. They are very close competitors. Yeah. Who else?
mm,
So, KFC and McDonald's, yes, you can use that as an example. They are very close competitors. Pepsi and Coke, yes. Pepsi and Coke, yes. They are always like that.
yeah,
Right? One is leader, one is challenger. Right? So many examples. If you really sit down and think, you can see lah. Right? Okay. Yeah. Next one. Yeah. Not yet finished. These questions are. So explain when a challenger use this strategy and provide example. When a challenger, do you think they can use guerrilla? When they can use frontal attack? First, you just describe two strategy, right? One is called frontal, is matching.
oh yeah,
One is called guerrilla attack. So these two attacks, when should you use if you are the challenger? When should you use?
if uh, we take passport,
Mm-hmm.
if McDonald's have all the customers, so KFC start doing smaller things like discount, something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When frontal attack, you are matching you are matching the leaders, right? Make sure you have the financial power. You are matching them, right? Leaders usually they have very strong financial power. Agree, yeah? Financial big power means what? You have a lot of money. Leader means you have a lot of money, right? Because why? They capture the most market share, right? So they have very strong financial power. So you as challenger, if you don't have so strong a financial power, you should not go for frontal attack.
Yeah,
Because you are matching them, right? If they give 50% discount, you also give 50% discount for 1 month. If you are not strong in financial, you will die, right?
yeah.
The more customers buy, the more you die, right?
Oh yeah,
You understand? So this is where if your financial is not so strong, you will not want to do a frontal attack. So the next option will be a better option for you. Guerrilla attack will be a better option for you. Guerrilla means what? You are not matching them, right? But you are attacking it very frequently, right? You understand? Guerrilla attack is you are attacking it very frequently, but small. Just for a while, just for a while, just for a while. You can differentiate these two or not?
yeah, yeah.
Good? So basically this is to conclude for counter attack, if you are financially very strong, you can match them. If your financially is not so strong, you do guerrilla attack. Huh? You throw stone lah. Every time throw stone at them. So make them very irritating. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you can explain this way lor. So here they also want you to do what? They also want you to elaborate your answer. Huh? Elaborate your answer with an example. Means what? Like you see Samsung, Samsung are very financially strong. Samsung, because they don't only sell handphone, right? Samsung as a company, they are very strong. Because Samsung has a lot of product, right? They have refrigerator, they have TV, so many things, right? Right? So this is why Samsung, they can do counter attack with Apple. Apple is also financially very strong, but Samsung quite strong, equally strong. So this is why Samsung can do counter attack. Whatever you do, I do. Whatever you do, I do. Because we are the same. We have the same muscle. We have the same strength, right? So this is why they are able to do that. So that's why we can quote the example of Samsung, right? Who can do a counter attack. So guerrilla attack, can you put an example? That means they do very small one. Won't get someone what? Copy the market leader? No. No. From this one is Debbie asking. So will we get someone to then copy the leader? No. You cannot. You will get into a court case, trouble, infringement when you copy their patent, their trademark, their product. Trademark. If their product is not under trademark, it is not called infringement. He's using the word infringement. Infringement means, if say for example McDonald's, the logo, the arch, if you copy slightly something like that, this is called infringement of trademark, right? But you copy their promotions, nobody can patent it. You can, right? So no lawsuit on this one, right? Because this is promotion, remember? This is promotion, this is your marketing approach, and so forth. Nobody can sue you. But you cannot infringe if, let's say, product itself. Right? Product itself. Alright? Okay, gorilla. Okay, what gorilla you think of? What example? Always launch small one. Yeah?
Even
Taxi?
two types of taxi service. My taxi, then Uber.
My taxi and Uber, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes they give some discounts, but my taxi for a long time, people using. But Uber is quite new. It's the American system. So sometimes Uber giving some discounts because like your friend to register, you can get like free ride, one free ride.
Okay. You get your friends to register with Uber, so you are the one to introduce them, you will get one free ride.
Yeah. Then sometimes during holidays, they give like 50% discount.
So this is why they are launching small promotions to attack the My Taxi.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, good. Girl, you have any example? No? So remember, gorilla example is only simple. You launch it frequently, you launch it a short while, and they run away. Then you come back again. So it makes your life difficult. Right? Any more example? Ask the veteran, the experienced working person online. Student needs help. Gorilla, any example? Any more example? When a product is stagnant, what is that? So what kind of effects you launch? So yes, I know when they are not so what? So what effects you want to launch as a challenger, gorilla? Suddenly introduce new technology. No, gorilla usually you do small things. Introducing a new technology is quite big, so this is an innovation, right? So you go back slowly and think, so usually they do small things, to irritate the big one. Because why they do small things is because they don't have the financial capital. They don't have so strong the finance.
Yes, I find.
Uh,
Zalora shopping, online shopping, and Lazada.
Okay, how to do? Because I seldom go to Zalora and Lazada.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Usually I use Zalora.
Okay.
So they give discount, and when you register, you can get 2 ringgit off.
Oh, okay.
First order.
Oh, first order they give 20% off. 20 ringgit off. Okay.
Then pay like you can return it back within 30 days. So they will give like you put your money to your account.
Okay.
So
if you are not happy with the goods, you return.
Yeah.
So how about Lazada?
Lazada, I don't think 30 days.
You don't have 30 days return policy. This is called return policy. So when after 30 days you don't feel good, if you want, you return it back. Right? So this is called return policy. Right? Then think of it and write one example enough already. Right? Okay. Last one. Okay, last one. Okay, this one, last one. Here, the red one, but this was prepared by the college, So doctor says this one, apply generic strategy to a company, enterprise, entering a new market by second moving advantage. What are the possible risks to be anticipated? Right? Apply generic strategy to a company entering a new market by second moving advantage. What are the possible risks to be anticipated? Okay, so what is generic strategy? Do you know what is generic strategy? This morning we talked about it, right? The three strategy. What are the three? Hello? Cost, leadership, differentiation, and focus. So,
Focus.
yes. So sometimes we call focus because focus is the name, but generic strategies are these three. There are cost, leadership, differentiation, and focus.
Yeah.
Right? So now, if you want to enter into a new market according to this question, if you enter to a new market, if you are the second mover, it means you go after people have entered. What are the advantages you will get from this movement? Second mover. Second moving advantage. You go into the market, right? You go into the market, then you go a new market, you go later than someone. And using these three strategies.
Okay.
Now, what are the advantages to you? Yes, risk. Your risk will be reduced. Correct or not? You let the person, the first mover, we call them first mover. First mover means the first one who go into this new market. Like for example, you are from overseas, right? Yeah. So you came over, maybe your friend has not been here before. You came here, you launch a business. You try it out already. Then maybe your brother or your friends came over. So their risk risk levels will go down because you already have the learning curve. Do you know what's learning curve? You already learn what are things you can do, what are things you cannot do. Then when your brother or your relative or your friends came over to Malaysia to do business, you have to tell them, oh, this one you do this one you do that, and so on and so forth. So the advantage of your, what are the possible risks to be? Here, let me think a little bit. What are the possible risks to be anticipated? Alright? So then here we talk about what? We talk about you will learn the culture, correct? The risk of, because you are entering into a new market, right? So the risk of customer preference, the risk of if you go to another culture like yourself, come to Malaysia, a new culture for you. Our culture and your culture are different. If you want to sell food here, because we like spicy, maybe your country don't like spicy, I don't know. So if you don't bring spicy food, difficult, right? Next things, what else? The regulations, the law, legal perspective is different, right? I think very different, yeah. So what else? What risk you can be anticipated? Yeah, I think anticipating. We talk about customer preference, we talk about culture, we talk about regulations, we talk about economy. Our economies maybe are different from your economy, maybe, huh? Right? The way, politics, the way we spend and the way your people spend in your country are different. Our focus like Chinese, even our Chinese, Malay, and Indian are different. Chinese like to spend on food. We are willing to spend on food. We like to eat Chinese, we like to eat. Right? So maybe Malay, they like to spend on, I don't know what I observe is they like to spend on furniture. They like to have very grand furniture at home. Right? So Indian, I don't know. Indian, what do you spend where do you spend your money? Chinese spend the money in eating. Malay spend their money on cars and furniture. Like Indian, David, can you share? Most of the Indians, they like to spend their money in there. So this is different, huh? It's not different, huh? So you see, so this is where the risk, yeah? She's not sure. So generally, Chinese spend money on eating, Malays spend on furniture. They are willing to spend money on expensive furniture, right? So this is where you have to know where they spend, right? So if you sell Chinese a lot of all these things, maybe we are not interested. Yeah. So this is where you can reduce all these risks by the second mover in. Because why? Someone already experienced, someone already tells you. So that is the advantage. But the disadvantage of second mover is not, but of course this one is not asking you lah. But since we are on this topic, we know second mover. Yes.
Sorry, we are talking about question number 4, right?
Yes.
And question number 4 is I'm not mistaken, is going on and after risk to be anticipated.
Yes.
So it is about discussing about after risk instead of the advantage.
What are the new markets by second moving advantage? And what are the possible risks? 2 questions here. Because maybe you can't. Can you see clearly this one? Oh. Okay, so that means we have to discuss 2 parts. Huh? Okay, yeah? Okay, yeah? So this is what you have to discuss. So you have 2 parts here. Right? But of course, they never ask you about the disadvantage of second mover. What are the disadvantage you can think of second mover?
So how do you recommend us to enter this question? First, we have to come up with a generic strategy. We have to explain on that.
Yes.
And then the second part of it is what is the advantage being a second mover?
Yes.
And the third one is the risk.
Yes, the possible risk to enter into the new market. Yes. So 3 parts.
Okay.
So of course, since I'm talking about the advantages, but never ask you the disadvantages, satisfactions, but just for the sake of to add what value or knowledge to the student. What are the disadvantages of second mover? Of course, we have advantages because people already learn and pick up to you, right? So you can avoid some mistake. But what are the disadvantages of second mover?
Adaptation.
Pardon?
Adaptation.
No, adaptation is maybe advantage to you. Because someone already tells you, hey, this one you already anticipated.
Anyway, you change. You never been in that atmosphere, right? It takes time.
Okay, but not so much on that. Is second mover, people already take the market. If you are the first mover, of course you have a lot of uncertainty. You have to learn, you have to explore, you have to, right? But if you are successful, assuming if you are successful, you already capture that market. Will you give these markets to your, maybe not brothers, to your friends who come and want to do business, almost the same business in Malaysia? Of course not, right? So that is the biggest disadvantage to be the second mover.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough. Of course, people who are the first mover, they will have to handle a lot of uncertainty. As what we say about the risk, right? Those are the risks the first mover have to undertake. So, but if this first mover he can overcome all these risks and he becomes successful, the market is his. Because why? People or your customers already know this brand. If the second brands come in, maybe similar product, for customers to recognize you will be quite difficult. Clear? Understand? Agree or not? Yes. Yeah, they visit customer loyalty. Because usually when we are familiar with certain brands, quite difficult for us to change. Quite difficult lah. Not to say not possible, but relatively difficult. So that's why those are the disadvantage. So this is the disadvantage and the major disadvantage for second mover. But of course, you have the benefits. This one we mentioned about that. But this one you don't have to put it in because this question don't ask you this. But since I'm talking about advantages, I don't want you to think, oh, it's good for me to go in as a second mover. Because very likely, if you are the second mover, you will not have the market. Very likely, because customer loyalty. Clear? Right? But that is extra. That one you don't need to write because we never ask you. I just want to add it on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want you to think, oh, it's good for us to go in as second mover. But of course, you have benefits, like I mentioned here. You have the advantage. Because whatever learned by the first mover, you already can shorten your learning curve. Right? That is the answer. Right? So with this, any questions? I think you are covered already. No more already. All covered. 100% already covered for your course. Only for 2 days, short course. But I hope you learn something from this course. Yeah. So do you have any questions for me regarding your assignment, regarding your quiz done already? Cannot do anything already? Any questions? You email to my email address. You have my email address, right?
Yeah.
Online students, you have my email address, right? know whether you can see here. Do you see? ewanleedu@gmail.com. Yes, yes, yes. So any questions for me? Another 5 more minutes? Yes, no? Midterm for online students, I do not know whether how you get your midterm booklet, examination booklet. Please write on your examination booklet. All exams have to be written, handwritten on your, you have collected from, but okay. You have to write on your examination booklet. Don't type it on. You have to write on your, because this is an exam. Even though it's self exam, right? So you still need to write on. Yeah. Your assignment, don't write. Your assignment, type it. Right? The assignment has, and if you can write properly, or else I can't read. Yeah. So then, any questions? Final one. No. Submit on time to the office. So I do not know how the online student will arrange. Either you courier it or how, I do not know. So please check with the college. Yeah, check with Daniel. But I will collect it from the college. Alright? So if not, I thank you for attending my class and I appreciate your participation. Then only we can learn more. Right? And I hope you enjoy my class. Yeah? I see you some days, I don't know when, yeah? Okay, because marketing strategies already finished, done, yeah? We've done our marketing strategy. I hope you learn 1 or 2 pointers from this class. And it will be helpful in your life, in your career one day. Yeah, maybe not now, maybe one day. Okay? So with that I end the class. Is that okay? Can Okay, bye-bye.
Final will be here.
Pardon? No, final I will not be here. Yeah, management will do the exam. Okay, see you. Final, you are not taking the booklet, right? Final, you have to come here, right? So I do not know about online students, so maybe you have to go to the center, right? So please arrange. Right? Online students, you have to go to the center for your final, right? Yeah, they have to go to the center. That means they have to go to the center in that place, right? So okay, bye bye. When is the final? When is the final? Next week. Okay, bye bye. Anything you can contact Daniel. He's the coordinators for this program. So if you have anything related to the subject, you can contact me through my email.
Okay.
When are you getting your result? After you submit everything within 2 weeks from my side. The college then has to check with the college. Right? Okay, bye-bye. See you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
See you soon.
See you soon. Hopefully.
Okay. Thank you.
kali, Kak.
Okay.